The first thing I wanted to show you is something we've supported for many years and that uses our own app, barcode scanning. You probably know how it works. You can scan the box and the app finds the product. But let me show you why it's so useful here. When you count from a list, you have to find the product first. And in a big operation, that list can be long, often hundreds of items. But with the Apicbase app, you can scan the barcode, the product comes up, you enter the number, done. A handful of seconds. You don't need to scroll or type in a search field, the barcode does the work. And if you have a well-organized stockroom, you can take it one step further. Print your self-generated barcodes, and yes, you can also do that in Apicbase, and stick QR codes on the shelves. It makes the whole process even faster. And that is counting with barcodes in Apicbase. But what if there's another way to quickly count your stock, and one that doesn't involve barcodes or lists? Let me introduce you to a brand new feature that I think will make counting even easier: voice counting. Instead of scanning, you just talk into your phone and say what you see. Let me show you how this works. Een halve pot laurierblaadjes, 3/4 pot gemalen koriander, een halve pot gemalen komijn en een halve pot kruidnagel. The app picks up what I said and matches it to the product in the system. You see it confirmed right away. So if something doesn't match, you catch it on the spot, not 3 weeks later. That's what makes voice counting so effective. A stockroom count that used to take 45 minutes can now be done in 15 minutes. And the data is more accurate than ever. And that is voice counting with Apicbase. Welcome to the kitchen. As we just saw, voice count is an incredibly easy way to quickly register counts without touching screens. But not all teams have access to phones or tablets. And then you need to count on paper. And I get it, paper doesn't crash, it doesn't need Wi-Fi, and in a freezer or with gloves, it works better than on touchscreen. The problem is what happens after. Someone has to sit down and type it all over, and that takes time. That is why we introduce photo counting. You keep your current processes and count on paper exactly the way you always did. But when you're done, all you have to do is take a photo, and our AI will do the rest. The app reads what you wrote and puts it into the system. You see the results right away. You can check it, fix it, what's off, and confirm. You don't need to retype anything. But instead of tedious follow-up work, the data instantly ends up where it should be, without retyping one single letter. And that is photo counting with Apicbase. Wow, I feel super excited to show you all of these new features. And I'm super proud that we've been able to integrate them so fast. But it doesn't end there. As you can see, I'm now in the dining room of Hertog Jan, and this is the perfect place to show you one of our most exciting features in inventory yet: bottle scan. Closed bottles are easy to count. They're full, so it's just 1, 2, 3, but open bottles, you have to estimate what's left. And if you have dozens of bottles open behind a bar, that becomes a problem. The bottle scanner solves that right for you. You point the app at the bottle, the app sees how much liquid you still have left and logs the quantity. But it doesn't end there. It doesn't just give you the quantity, it also recognizes which product you're scanning and the bottle's maximum capacity. And if the AI is not quite right, you can just still adjust it with a simple touch of a finger. You go from "I think there's about a third left" to the actual number that gives you better inventory data. And that's bottle scanning in Apicbase.